Hey guys, welcome. I hope your day is going great so far. Thank you for joining me for this read. We got the Wisdom Oracle cards. We're going to pair them with the Gilded Tarot. We'll see what comes out. We'll see what messages Spirit and the Universe has for you guys today with these two decks. I want to know what is going on for the collective. Okay, wait. That one had to come out. It felt funky in my hands. And we had two more pop out with it. So let's see what we got. Round and round. So this round and round card, it does speak to cycles. Sometimes. So you guys might be going through a cycle that's coming to an end. It can speak of cycles that also need to be broken. And it might speak to a pattern of thought too, guys. So we're going to pull on some more cards. We're going to see where it all fits. Oh, so you're ready for change. That's what's going on. You're ready for some sort of a change in your life. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. There's something that just, it feels like something needs to come to an end and a new beginning needs to start. Flexible. This flexible card, this is about sort of not being too rigid in your thinking and your expectations. Recognizing when an opportunity shows up, being flexible enough to take it and run with it and see where it goes. This flexible card, I'm getting like the distinct feeling that something's coming to you. There's something on the way, but it might not be the thing that you're absolutely expecting or hoping for, what you might have been pursuing, but it's something that's going to come easy. And because it is coming easy like that, it's almost like it's like a sign from the universe that this is an avenue you need to pursue because there's something there that you need to learn or something that you need to experience for your journey. And we have not for you. See, and that's what I was feeling too with this flexible card, that it's not necessarily something that you were after. Or something that you were hoping for. Like it's something different. It's like taking a chance, trying something fresh, trying something new. Because perhaps that thing that you were pursuing, and we might even be speaking to a career for some of you. Maybe for whatever reason it wasn't the right path or just not the right time. There's something else that you need to experience here that the universe is trying to help take you to. And this regeneration, this is all part of it. It's time for a rebirth. It's time for something new. It's time to completely just shake it up. It's time to change it up. What is going on? What is going on for the collective? Loyal heart. Loyal heart. Where does this loyal heart fit in? Are we talking about career here, or are we talking about love? Is that possibly speaking to a friendship? Maybe an opportunity coming? See what the Gilded Tarot has to say to you guys here. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's bringing an offering forward. Because I see it in the Six of Pentacles, offering. Offering is the word that comes to me. Is this a friend, somebody who's already existing in your life, or somebody new? Whatever they're bringing forward, whatever this opportunity is, it's important to pay attention to it. There's something important to learn from it. There's some huge benefit that you're going to gain from it in some way, shape, or form. And we do have the Tower card. It's the opportunity to break the cycle. And it's like this part of you is ready, but there might even be a part of you that's still hanging on to this cycle because it's familiar, because having it come to an ending, like actually actioning that ending, is really quite scary. You might want it, you might desire it, but to actually take steps towards it might be absolutely terrifying. But I feel like that opportunity is coming. That opportunity is on its way, and then you're going to have to decide for yourself if you're going to take the leap or not. That's Seven of Wands. And it's like taking back control with something. Whatever this opportunity is, it's like it's really going to challenge your resolve for change. Are you really ready to take the plunge? Are you really ready for the change? Six of Wands can represent recognition and reward. It can represent triumph over obstacles. And I feel like we're speaking to the same character in both of these cards. And it's like, are we going to overcome the fear of change and just dive in and do it? If we do it, I see reward. I see reward for that. Positivity coming. And the Death card does represent transition. So it does speak of closing the door in one chapter and beginning a new one. So I feel it here. I definitely feel the desire coming from you for some kind of change, like poised, ready. And maybe you're waiting for a sign. Maybe there's part of you that really wants this, but you're afraid. And maybe it's the wrong thing to do. You're still unsure about that. Maybe this is what this poised is speaking to. You're waiting for some sort of a sign. Like it's coming. Something is coming, some sort of an offering. That's going to be your sign. That is going to be your sign that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to let go of something. And move forward with confidence that whatever this new chapter is going to bring for you, you can handle it. You can handle whatever this is. And the Hermit card. And this Hermit card, he's about introspection, sort of taking time for yourself to reflect on things. I feel like this is kind of where you've been at too. I don't know what caused this to come about, because I feel like I don't know if it's horrendously recent, but I feel like you were going through this cycle for quite a while. You've been living in whatever this is for some time, and then something happened that made you start to take a second look at things. And ever since then, you haven't been able to fully invest in the cycle. You know, it like changed the way that you looked at things. It changed the perspective, and there was no going back. And it's just been like slowly trying to sort of move away from it. And I feel like it started sort of emotionally detaching from whatever this was. And like slowly wrapping your head around the fact that there's probably going to be some sort of a change. There's a need for change here, which brings about letting something go. And this Page of Swords, he can represent a few different things. I do see the word disappointment when I look at him. And it's almost like this, the disappointment of cutting ties with something, of letting something go. It might even be a someone for some of you. Walking away from some situation. It's going to bring disappointment. It's going to bring some emotional fallout. But and that's what I was feeling in the Hermit card. It's like once this perspective that you had on what this cycle represents to you, once it changed, there was no going back. You can't look at it the same way again. Now there's only forward. Now there's only forward movement. Like eventually, this is what's going to happen anyways, because this is where your mind is going. This is where your heart is going. You're already moving away from whatever this is. So it's just a matter of time before you take those steps and start to action moving away. So this Queen of Pentacles, she's somebody who's sometimes successful and wealthy, but she definitely possesses that confidence. She's generous, she's caring, she's kind. She likes to look after others. She's quite nurturing. You know what? I feel like this is part of why you stuck in whatever this was. It's like you were trying to help someone or better some kind of a situation, like make a difference. You were trying to make a difference in whatever it was. Because that's just in your nature. It's in your nature to help. It's in your nature to want to give. It's in your nature to want to try and fix things or make things better. But there was something else that came around, and then I get pulled back to the Page of Swords. So I almost feel too like it's a someone, and as someone who's not ready to change. And maybe they're just not mature enough, like emotionally, mentally, maybe spiritually too. This person, for whatever reason, just hasn't evolved past a certain point. So nothing that you can do is going to change the situation. It's like if they don't have that mentality where they can look at things for themselves and find insight. Like you can't beat them over the head with that. You can't force that image into their mind, right? We also have the Ace of Swords. Not Ace of Swords, it's like triumph. Triumph and truth. Being true to yourself to find your win. This is where you're going to find your win, and doing what's right for you and being true to you. Yeah, I feel like someone's just taking. Like you keep giving, someone keeps taking. It's extremely unfair. You just keep getting the short end of the stick. It might even be like wearing you down mentally and emotionally too. And this King of Cups, so this King of Cups, he can be, when he's a negative force in someone's life, he can be somebody who's emotionally manipulative. I get pulled to the loyal heart, though. He might be somebody who's bringing an offering forward to you. He might not be a negative force in this read. So cups can be indicative of somebody who's a water sign. So for some of you, there's a possibility that this King of Cups could represent somebody who's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, possibly. And cups is most often just indicative of emotions. So he's the king of emotion. But I feel like he's involved in making some sort of emotional offering to you. Like, I don't know if you're in a bad relationship right now, where you keep giving, and there's somebody who's sort of on the periphery of your life who you kind of know, or maybe somebody from your past, or who this King of Cups is going to come forward, maybe not realizing that you're already in a relationship, or maybe knowing kind of what that relationship has been and making their feelings known. And maybe they would like a chance to treat you as you deserve to be treated. Or for some of you, if this is a different situation, this King of Cups might be bringing forward an opportunity that they know will help you to remove yourself from a situation that you're in, that you would like to be able to leave. I don't feel a negative force behind this King of Cups. I feel like he is a positive force in this read. I feel like the Page of Swords is a negative force, and I feel like he is tied to the cycle that you're wanting to break. But I don't feel that with the King of Cups. And this High Priestess, she does represent trusting your intuition. And this is going to be a part of finding the right path for you, making your choices. It's like you're just going to know. Like whenever this comes forward, this King of Cups, whatever he represents to you, comes forward with whatever opportunity this is, it's like you're just going to know. There's going to be a part of you that knows this is my sign. This is what it is. Now is the time I need to take action. This is the avenue I need to take. This didn't come to me by accident. This was on purpose, and the timing was very purposeful about this as well. We do have the Chariot card, and this Chariot card represents perseverance and positive forward movement. This Chariot card is encouraging you, a lot like this Ace of Swords, to do what's right for you, to move in a positive way. And the Five of Cups is a warning. And it's almost always a warning to me because of what it represents. You can see this figure here. I'll put it right in the center. So he's grieving over the spilt cups. This is where his focus is. It's focused on hurt, on sadness, on, like I said, grief, loss, disappointment. But there's these two upright cups that are shining brightly behind them. They are blessings, they are opportunities, but he can't see them because his focus is here. And that's why he sort of acts as a warning to me most often than not in the read. And this King of Cups, he's tied to these opportunities. He's going to be bringing some of these opportunities forward to you. But it's going to take courage to leave these spilt cups behind and actually take the plunge and move forward with a change. Ooh, we have the Emperor too here. Ooh, I get a really powerful vibe off of this Emperor. And positive, powerful vibe. Who is this Emperor? What is this all about? The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is new beginning. It's passion. It's like this is a new relationship for some of you. This might be. And it's like going from a boy to a man. It's like whoever this figure represents for you, this is going to be a powerful force in your life, and a positive, powerful force. I feel like it's going to be a deep connection, very powerful attraction. Powerful attraction. That's what we're speaking about here. Powerful attraction to this emperor, who this emperor represents. And when he comes along, because he might even be this King of Cups here, the one making this offering, it's like once he comes along and catches your attention, oh, and I can already feel it because I am an empath. I can feel it in the cards. It's like there's really no going back. Like it's like seeing the light for the first time, and then everything else just looks like shit. Once you see him, you're not gonna want it. You're not gonna want to stay where you're at. You're going to want to explore this option, and there's going to be a spiritual connection too. I feel like you're going to feel some sort of connection on a deeper level with this person. That's Five of Pentacles. This is, see, and this is what you're feeling with this round and round right now with this cycle. And like there's something missing. There's just something missing. There's something that you're not getting, and you're not going to get from this cycle. It can't provide it for you. And I feel like that's something you've already understood for yourself somewhere along the way with this Hermit card and being in this Hermit mode, is that this cycle that you're in, you will never get what you need out of it. And that's why you're already starting to detach and thinking about moving on and moving forward. No matter how disappointing it is, there's that part of you that wants what you want. And you need to have a certain emotional and spiritual needs fulfilled. And you know you won't get that in the situation that you're in. And the Three of Pentacles, so it can represent starting to see the fruits of your labor. This card can also speak to a partnership. And I feel like it speaks to both, but not at this very moment in time. It is connected to this Emperor. It's connected to change. That's where you're going to see a fruitful partnership. It's within change. It's with this Emperor, with this passionate new beginning. And that Devil card, it's a destructive force. It's toxic. And I feel like it's more of where you're at too. And maybe this is part of why you haven't walked away for so long too. Is because maybe you're worried about what this person's going to do. They have a short temper. Because I get that the Devil card and that King of Wands are directly connected. I'll pull a couple more cards. I want a little bit more clarification on that. And this one popped out. The Judgment card. So she represents karma, getting back what you put out into the world. And I feel like there's a big part of you, like I said, with this cycle, even though you know you won't get what you need from it, there's still that part of you that doesn't want to admit that it's over, that it's not going to work out, and like to actually action it, like to make it become real in your world. But I feel like hanging on to it is destructive. Living in it is destructive. If you're wanting different, if you're wanting this passionate connection, this fruitful union and partnership, you have to reach out and get it elsewhere, because you're not going to get it where you're at right now. And that's what karma is saying too, right? You get back what you put out. So if you stay in the same, you're going to keep getting the same. If you want different, you have to do different too. I know it's not an easy thing. It's easier to say than it is to do. And that's why I feel like part of you is waiting for that sign to come. But I feel like it's coming with that King of Cups bringing some sort of an offering forward. And even if he's only someone who starts the ball rolling, it ends up with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. It ends up in a fruitful partnership. it ends up in something positive for you in this loyal heart, this deep connection. This is a time for rebirth. It's a time for change. It's a time to let go of something that's not working for you. Sort of like purging what doesn't work. Get rid of it, get rid of the shit, and move forward onto something better, because it's waiting for you. It is out there waiting for you. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read and have a great rest of your day. Take care.